Hi guys, welcome to my movie fan channel. My name's Tyler. Today's movie review is for Legally Blonde. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and the little notification bell. That way you get alerts when I post a new video. This is one of those movies that I like going back and watching, and it kind of surprises me because I forgot how much I liked it and how kind of charming it was. This is a movie kind of in the vein of like a Mean Girls, where it's got the humor and it's also a coming of age movie, and you get to see things from a kind of different perspective of like a teenager growing up. In this case, she's going back to school, out of college. Reese Witherspoon is really great in this movie. You really get to see a full character arc, and she develops as the story goes on. Not a too much interesting way that, you know, it's not anything we haven't seen before, but she really starts off as somebody who just does enough to get by, and she relies on things that she was kind of fortunate enough in birth to receive. Her parents are kind of wealthy, and she got to just kind of coast through school based on who her parents are, who her grades were, her reputation, kind of who she knew. And she had a friend group where she didn't have to do much, and things were just kind of all going her way. What brings her out of that loop is kind of doing things for the wrong reasons. She's chasing somebody who already broke up with her, and she decides to totally upend her whole life, which is kind of crazy. And to just automatically go to law school out of nowhere in pursuing this guy, it was kind of nuts. And that's always something that I watch back and is like, what is this movie? But she gets in because this is a smart person that is just like coasting by and never had to rely on how intelligent she was, and I found that really interesting. And this movie's also pretty funny. The scenarios that she gets put in, where she's kind of ditzy and she encounters other people that are like, how did you get where you are? And people handle that in different ways. They assume a lot from her, and based on, you know, how she dresses and how she acts and where she came from. So it's one of those stories, and like I said, it's kind of run of the mill, but it has a lot of great actors in it. Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson's brother, plays a similar role to ones that he always plays in these kind of romantic comedies, but he's good at them for a reason. And I like, you know, the rest of the cast. Selma Blair, there's the guy from Titanic, the captain of the ship or whatever. He's really good in everything he's ever been in. But yeah, great cast. This is a movie that I watch back and get a couple good laughs out of. It's not one of my favorite movies ever, but it's a beloved movie for a reason. Like I said, Reese Witherspoon is really great in her role, and I think it was directed in a really fun way. It's got a lot of good songs on the soundtrack. And the other thing I really enjoyed is how this movie still holds up today. I think it's like pushing 15 to 20 years old. I should probably double check that before I make a review of it and know for sure and want to mention it. But it's definitely aging. It doesn't appear that way. It could have been made yesterday, and all the themes still hold true, and it's still super relevant. So that was another thing that I constantly watch, and it's rewatchable for a reason, because like I said, it still has a lot of relevance to today's world and the way things work and the way certain people perceive the world, and, you know, judge people based on certain things like we see in this movie. So I thought that was really interesting. Let me know what you guys thought of Legally Blonde, and leave a comment down below. Hit subscribe like I said in the beginning. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, like the movie, and let me know what you guys thought. And I'll see you guys in the next video.